buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today you guys let me know that the next animatic for this series, because this might not be a song, or it might be, this is Catherine Parr introduction, 6th musical animatic by Coalure. Coalure, I love it. Coalure, I love the name. Link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. One thing I'm really excited for is the fact that the animatic looks pretty detailed in this frame that we're seeing right now. I hope that does carry through. And I understand, like, there's no shade or anything. I can't draw. I cannot draw for ish. And so animating on top of that, like, I need to start off with a stick figure. But to be able, so I know it's varying difficulties that different animators come across, but when you get really detailed animation or detailed artwork, it's really, really fun to see. So link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started. Oh yeah, this is during the fight. Oh yeah, I remember someone was just screaming. And then, what did they? Oh, they just unplugged it. Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I think we've had enough of this competition. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what, Queens?
I love the artwork.
Absolutely
Gorgeous.
Right.
Artwork is gorgeous.
Yeah. It's time to decide who won!
She's just back on it.
I really don't think it's a good idea. Literally, what you want about, mate? Like, let's see what gets the biggest cheer. Being murdered by your husband or experiencing the trauma of losing a baby.
True.
Are we really going to do this?
Oh yeah, because one said they had like 5.
I've been doing that for the last hour, so.
Also true.
Miscarriages. Come on, surely that's one step too far.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I'm Catherine Parr. I draw the line in arbitrary places.
Wait, what? Okay, this artwork is transfix. Is that word transfixing? Is that the word? Where it's happening, and I'm just like so enamored by the artwork. Let me put this on. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay.
Arbitrary places. I mean, she probably doesn't even have a story to tell.
Oh dear. I like the anime reaction. Go ahead, tell your story, baby.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I will tell you a story.
Okay, tell it.
This ought to be good. Go on then, Queens. Take a seat.
Oh, is that other one dead, or is she just laying there? I love the art style, bruh. And then the color change that came out.
Henry and I actually have something in common.
What?
I've also had my fair share of marriages.
Oh, okay. You've been married multiple times.
Henry, I managed to get through them without decapitating anyone.
Oh. True. A lot of people.
Gold star for Kathy Parr.
Yeah.
But they had this really annoying habit of passing away.
Oh.
And so as well as dealing
your husbands?
with, you know, incapacitating grief.
Oh.
I also had to keep finding new husbands to avoid being ostracized.
Oh, that's a thing that is like so freaking sad about that time. I mean, it's gotten a lot better now. I wouldn't say completely better, because I think women still get judged by both men and women if they aren't married by a certain age. That's still a thing. It is severely less than it used to be, but that's still a thing where women in society get ostracized if they don't have, to certain degrees. I mean, it's not like they're not called a witch nowadays. Like, witch, you're a witch because you didn't have kids and didn't get married yet. You're 30, which is a ridiculous thing that they had, a notion they had back then. But I do feel like it's still something that kind of happens, and it's something we at least still internalize as a culture. If you're a woman that hasn't married someone or got knocked up by the time you're 30 something, you have the biological clock ticking, but there's also a societal clock. Like, I'm 30 something years old and I'm not married and I don't have kids yet. There's this like pressure that's unnecessary to put on yourself, but it's something that we're thinning out from the past, you know? But when I was watching Mulan, I watched Mulan on Disney Plus the other day, and it was just so ridiculous how they were like, you know, oh, this person, they're never going to find a husband. They're going to be deemed a witch. Like, how does that equal? How does one equal the other? Like, not being married gives you magical powers. Well, then, you know, screw you, marriage. I want magic. Hello. That's the choice I would choose. But nonetheless, it's just crazy how things were back then.
Tudor womanhood. Would recommend.
No, not at all.
And then one day, finally I meet this guy. Thomas. He seemed like he might stick around for a while, and you guessed it.
He died?
He turned out to be the love of my life.
Oh.
I know, right? We had this plan to get married. Actually. But that's when Henry turned up.
Okay.
Single and ready to make an unsuspecting woman his wife. Just my love.
And that sucks. If the king chooses you, you can't tell him no.
So, that was that. I had to write a letter to Thomas. Ending things.
Oh.
Dear Tom.
Sorry, boo-boo. Okay, and then there's going to be the next song, which you guys have to tell me in the comment section below. But, okay, this artwork is just transfixing. Transfixing, okay? I love the sheen, the lines of sheen that were coming, especially in the oh, I love the detail. I just love how incredibly, you see the side eye here and the shade, this is shade, this is side eye, okay? That's what these two are doing. But I love the artwork in the eyes. This makes me think a lot Archer. That's what this artwork kind of reminds me of, like Archer. Like these characters could be in the Archer show, the way that they're drawn. And I love it. I'm definitely a fan of the art style. The storytelling was really, really sad. Her telling the story, or I guess the beginning of her telling the story, because her song's probably going to be more of her story. But she's kind of like tired of this competition. She's tired of trying to prove who's got it the worst. You know, she just it's a sad. They all have sad stories of being women that got entangled with this creep of a man. And it sucks. It sucks when you're stuck in a time where this man can well, okay. There was going to be some fourth wall breaking there, because I was going to say stuck in a time where these men decide everything for you and decide what your life is going to be like, and, you know, determine what how your life is going to be. And unfortunately, that is still the same. We oh gosh. Side note, make sure y'all vote. If you are 18 years or older, it is imperative that you vote in this election, okay? Don't do that stupid, lazy ass, and I'm gonna say that word, excuse, saying, oh, well, they're both bad. Okay, well, who's worse? Vote for the better one for you, okay? All right? Because he cannot get another 4 years, bruh. He should not get another 4 years. It's been, it has been a crazy roller coaster for the past few years. And this year has been on fire. Literally, in the West Coast especially, right now. And I'm not saying that the fire is his fault. I'm not going to say that is his fault. That's probably one of the few things that are not his fault. However, he has lit other fires, okay, that have cost people their lives. Be sure to vote. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Because to say they're both bad, that's lazy. Because did you actually look at, okay, what points from one side do you like? What points from the other side do you like? Do you have any? Because if you don't, that means you didn't do any research. That means you're being lazy. Don't be lazy, okay? Vote. It is imperative. It is your right. And for everyone that does not vote, what happens at the end is it could partially be because of you, okay? He got in office because a lot of people didn't vote because they're like, they're both bad, whatever, okay? Vote, all right? Sorry to get all preachy on you, but vote. All right. Because this got to change. This is showing you how it is the same. It's been the same stuff for a long, long time. We got to change. There has to be a change. There has to be a change. Okay. Did you know? I'll say this, and then I'm gonna stop. I do want back to the video. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, I was just so enamored by the artwork. I had to turn on the caption because I couldn't listen to the words because my eyes were so glued to what I was seeing. Beautiful artwork. So shout out to Coalure for that. I will say this. In regards to women's rights, there is something he signed where if a woman, or to make it more difficult for a woman in office, like if you have a political, like if you work in any political office in DC, especially, he signed, I don't want to say a bill of law or an order, whatever. He signed something that made it more difficult for a woman to expose or is it sue or basically fight someone that has sexually harassed them. If their superior has sexually harassed them, he has signed a document that made it more difficult for them to come out and talk about or tell people about what happened to them. Does that seem right to you? Let me know if that seems right to you. I'm done.